Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ahab. Thanks for joining me. And once again, we have a city skyline video featuring my city, Liverpool. I'm starting with a camera shot of the farm that we've been working on the past couple of episodes. You can see I've moved some things around. The storage areas for the farms, basically silos, barns, etc., create just a crazy amount of traffic. I had a lot of storage, these single ones, single small silos that I have moved over here. So what I did was I took two, basically I had one in between each field going all along here and all along here. So I took out two in between each field and I took out every other one in here and I moved them all down here. And I set up a specific traffic flow for the storage areas, and I will eventually move all my farm storage here, aside from these over here. These are specific. This is flour, or no, it's animal products. These three are flour. So that the truck, whatever is transporting stuff, can come right in here. They come in this 6-lane road. They hit the storage area, and then they have two ways of going in and out, or going out, excuse me. And then I've also added this generic industry farm zone, which you can see is thriving nicely aside from needing jobs. And I've added a couple things like this roundabout here, and that's about that. So, what do we have planned for this episode? Well, I think I'm going to take a break from, or at least give you all a break from industry, because that's pretty much what I've focused on since I've started this particular playthrough. And I think we're going to focus still on this side of the map here. I've already done some groundwork off camera, and we're going to just do some generic city skylines building. Build down in here. I like this hill. I'm going to try to build a little bit more organically with this hill, not build straight up the hill. You know, make roads have to go up at an angle. You can see I've built an off-ramp and on-ramp here with this. Not the prettiest, but it works as far as I'm aware. And then I have expanded up into here. I've changed this trumpet, what used to be a trumpet interchange, to this circular one. And I've extended this 6-lane road up here into this roundabout. And we'll eventually build up in here. I don't know if I'm going to build anything right now. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. And then we've extended up into here, and I think this is where I'm going to focus most of the episode on. I want to make this kind of like another tourist and leisure area, because we really only have one tourist area here and over here by the big train station and the stadium. And we have Laurel Square, which is leisure. So Chestnut and Emerson is tourist, Laurel Square is leisure. And that's really on the whole other side of the map. I want to make a little bit of something going on over here. So we shall do that. And you can see I've already laid some road groundwork here. What I haven't done is I have no rail going down in there. And I think that's that. There's one thing that was bothering me before we get on to that. I thought I'd given this guy some water. Road maintenance organization, but should cover it. All right. And there we go. All right, I'm going to pause it. And it's back a couple of hours. Go. All right. Okay, so what I was thinking here is with this roundabout, I was going to use 6-lane roads to come off of it and go around here, kind of like a loop, and then we'll have one that just connects in the middle here. So something like, sure to use our curvy road tool. Actually, I got to delete some stuff here. Twa. Building a road. Oop, that's not what I want. And something else I wanted to do, this little loop there. Something else I wanted to do was something I haven't done on any of my other maps or builds, was incorporate a ferry system. And I'll touch on that in just a minute here. Let's finish building this, loops, so to speak. Delete just a little bit of that. That looks a little bit better. All right. Not too shabby. Okay, so what do I want to do with this here? So I definitely want to have rail coming in here because I would love for, and actually let me see, where does, let's see, this is the, okay, so this is the second line here is the rail that goes on and off the map. So that's something else I want to do. So let's see. Let's see how a big rail station fits in here. Big end of the line thing. Actually, not too bad. Or actually, we could probably put it down here. Not have to worry about putting rail. All the way in. One of the biggest problems, in a previous episode, if you watched it, you saw how rail going directly over roads, like this does here, can seriously inhibit traffic flow. See, I've done an elevated rail for the rest of this, except for where a station is, because this is a particularly dense area. And while in real life, rail crossings can be quaint, in city skylines, it's nothing more than a pain in the rear. Alright, figure that out in just a minute. Alright, so now let's build some lesser roads here. Okay, sorry about that. We're back, and let's see here. What I wanted to do was some intermediate roads. There. Just cut that right there. Now, this one, I guess we could do this. Put a... you know what we don't have? We don't have a major cross street. We don't have any major cross streets, which could be a problem. So let's do this. Let's figure this out quick. Let us take this. So basically, so far they have up and down all these long ones. So let's put in 2 cross streets here. We'll put in one from here. Put in one over here. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hmm. I wonder if a tram system would work in here too. So we don't have to put too many bus lines. Because all this extra space is going to have secondary roads like these coming off of the 4-lane roads. All right, well, we'll see how this goes here. Okay, so there's that built. That's all the traffic coming in there. So that's a 6-lane, that's a 6-lane, so we don't secondary roads coming off of that. Go put some of that in there. Right. Okie dokie. This stretch will do long dealio like that. We'll take this one up to here. Come on, really? Go. And we'll just break this one up into another intersection there. And I think we're going to do the same thing here. And this will be kind of like a commercial center for the island. And then we'll have a lot of the touristy stuff down here. Yes. It's all coming together. Extend it to there. Connect these. Come on. What in the world? Alrighty. Excuse me. Couldn't get to my mic fast enough to, yeah, I'll mute that out in editing. Hopefully I get to that in editing so you don't have to hear me cough and blow out your headphones or speakers or whatever you're listening to me on. Alright. Okay, so let's do this side now. I really like to leave plenty of space between intersections on the major roads. Just so that gives, you know, traffic a chance to kind of clear out of there. Like, for example, notice that none of these secondary roads are connecting to the 6-lane roads over here. That's just something I'm really trying to work on. Huh. There we go. All right. And some of this open space we'll fill in with decorative items later on. And then we'll kind of make this center area a little bit less dense. And, you know, some people need to live on this island for proximity to jobs and stuff like that. So we'll put this bottom area residential. Center will be kind of utility and low density commercial. This won't be zoned for any leisure or tourist stuff. Let's do the same thing here. Okay. Let's see what I can do with this one. Here we go with the snapping. Annoying the ever-living mo out of me. Whatever that means, right? Okay. One more line here, packing it in. Right, there we go. Yep, that's the 6 lane, that's a 6 lane. Kind of need to do same thing here. There. This one will come down here. Turn. Just to kind of make a cul-de-sac of sorts. Alright. Built ourselves a little island division, subdivision, division of divisions. Okie dokie, let's see here. Now that I've built all those roads, let's think about this for a second. Yeah, I really think the best way to do this would be... Yeah, okay. So this is, since this is going to be my commercial center area here, what we'll do is I'm going to change that out. Is this tracks? Yes, 4-lane road with tram tracks. That's what I'm going to do. Upgrade these here with tram tracks. Go. Actually, do we have fancy with tram tracks? No, that's mono trees. I really have to find some road packs. Anybody has any recommended road packs? That would be great. Okay. And what we'll do here is... figure this out here. Basically what I'm envisioning here is I want to have the large train station fit in here and have mass transit just swamp the area. So to build road here, a little bit of a straight line. I meant to do. Alright, I think this will give us enough room to put in roads and stuff, or rail and stuff. Give me a minute here, I need to check on something. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Okay, let's see here. So maybe what I'll do is I'll have the monorail, not monorail, the tram road kind of come around and out here and down along here. That's something to mull more over. Obviously, mass transit is not exactly in the forefront of my mind, but moving people around is. And if this, so like this area is going to be a leisure area, leisure space. This area is going to be tourism and commercial, and this is just going to be general commercial. Obviously, what I would like to do is, you know, make sure I can move people around. I have monorail again. Let's see here. All right, maybe we'll do this. That's what we'll do. We'll just upgrade, downgrade that road there. All right, that's all connected there. All right, and since this is kind of going to be a mix of residential and other things. Okay, so I've got both of these 4-lane roads being monorails. Not monorails. Trams. Trams, Ahab. Trams. Come on. Get it right. Alright, so that's kind of like a 6-lane road with a tram. I've actually never looked closely at that. Okay. And it's high enough for that to go under there, so maybe I'll make a down and make a tunnel because alright, well, you know what? Let's put in the rail station. It's a big. You know what? Before I build that, let us this in here. You know what? Let's make this a 90-degree to utilize as much space as I can here. Go. All right. Train station, or spaces that give me. Gives me enough to put in rail and stuff in there. Okay. Right, so there's that. And let's see. Here's the metro. Here's tram. Okay. So what here is make this just like a turnaround. Once again, gotta turn off the snapping because the snapping's freaking out, man. go. All right. There we go. Little loop there. And what we can do is we'll put the tram depot, which needs to be placed roadside. Build the tram depot over here. The tram depot, how did this one have to go in? Okay, so it needed to face a road like that. That's not annoying at all, is it? Okay. Putting in the tram. Space already occupied. Alright, there's that. I'm so confused. Oh, I upgraded that piece of road. Right, and that's not connected by road now, so let's see here. Sneak a road under there? Is that too low? I think that's too low. Oh no, there's a... Maybe that isn't too low. Hold on now. Let's get rid of Tyler Walker Street there. This is going to be the most jank utility road ever seen. So now it's got road. But it can't connect there. So let's just do this. Instead of making this super difficult, let's just delete all this, delete, delete, delete. Take a lovely little stretch of normal road. Just put it there. It's like that. Two-lane road with tram tracks. Go. Now we'll come back to tram stuff in question and directional. Just a directional thing here. Why is it snapping? I don't understand why it's snapping. Okay, then we will make another. That works. And let's see if I can just go back to some road and clean this up for a second. Yes. Hey, alright, that doesn't look half bad, right? Yeah, alright. Not too shabby. We'll just have the tram line go, and we'll have some trams or something, or maybe we'll see what I build along the outside here. I was considering having the ferries kind of come in over here, because really, why would you bring ferries in on a residential side of things unless you didn't have room to put them anywhere else? But we've got room. Okay. All right, let us zone, or district is what I'm looking for. All right, so that's the industries. It's the commercial specialization. Let me just take a quick look. Parks. That one. All right, so we've got tourism and leisure. These are all the random stuff you could put. This is a city park, which you already have an example of. Amusement park. That might be something we should do over. Game booth. The zoo. You have a nature reserve. Then you have props. General park maintenance. Maybe we'll make an amusement park like a amusement park over here. Huh. Yeah, because that's not something. What's in here? What is in here? You've got gates, cafe, of course, souvenir shop, restrooms, of course, rotating teacups, piggy train, carousel, fun, swinging boat. Put a lot of stuff in here. Ferris wheel. And of course, a roller coaster. I wonder how big that is. Alright. Let's see here. Maybe what I'll do is I will... Yeah, so just in case we need like a road in, just a little skosh in there. Delete that. What we're going to do is we're going to bring it further down. Those highways, I always do that. There we go. Yeah, and this will be an amusement park. Okay, paint park area. This one. It's not even the big. Vermont Gardens. All right. Kind of like Busch Gardens, except named after a state. And then yeah, so we'll make this tourist row. Here, we'll make this a leisure row. Make this some general commercial, I think. Maybe we'll make this whole little space here tourist. This will be leisure. This will be commercial. Figure out something to do with this, and then this will be residential, and figure out something to do with that as well. Okay. Now let's go back and paint these other districts here. This one, so. Woodland Park. Okie dokie. Alright, Woodland Park. Umber Square. House of Umber in this kingdom. Bad Game of Thrones reference for those who might know, which I'm sure is many. The folks who might or might not come and watch these videos. Alright. And let me see here. Industrial, nope, that's not what we want. We want the tourism specialization there, leisure over here. Alright. This will just come in amusement park entrance. Chirpy Land. So you know what? Just delete that and put the Chirpy Land in right. Alright. Icky World. Yeah, no. Nope, no. We're changing that. Let's change that to, I liked Vermont Gardens. Okay, let's start zoning some of this in here. So, do is right along the main roads here, we'll put in higher density to get some bigger buildings. Do. Alright, I presume that most of you aren't going to want to watch me zone this in. So I'm going to zone this in, and I will be right back.
Hey everyone, Ahab here. My apologies on the episode ending at this point. I wasn't keeping track of time and didn't end this slow-moving episode properly. That being said, please check out part 2 of the island build, which I've uploaded at the exact same time as this part 1. Lastly, please keep an eye out as I continue my island build in part 3, which should be coming next week. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.